I'm Ronkin. I'm 173 years old, and as you know, I'm recently widowed. I'm looking to replace my beloved Anna Bertha. I'm a physicist and mathematician at the University of Würzburg. I'm very interested in high voltage electricity in low vacuum tubes and X-rays. Potential prospects must be willing to receive high doses of radiation.
I'm Alice. I'm 170 years old, and I love X-rays. Even though X-rays are extremely inefficient, since about 99% of the energy is converted to heat, and less than 1% of the energy is converted into X-rays, I am very fascinated by them.
OMG, are you like the Ronkin, like Wilhelm Conrad Ronkin that discovered X-rays on November 8th, 1895? Yes, ma'am, that was me. You're interested in X-rays? Of course, how did you discover them? Well, you see, I was working on something at the time called the Crookes tube, and on that day, November 8th, I had my lab darkened while the tube was energized when I noticed a piece of paper across my lab began to glow. And that's when you realized the paper was coated in barium cyanide? Yes, and then I discovered if I placed my hand between the tube and the coated paper, I could see my hand bones glow. Wow, amazing. Your first X-ray was taken of your late wife, is that correct? Yes, it was, bless her. And you would want to continue your testing on me? Is it safe? Well, I am not sure. That is why I need to continue my experiments. Are you in? Hello?
I'm Margaret. I'm 168 years old. I'm very interested in the process at the cathode side of the X-ray tube called thermionic emission, in which the filament heats up and boils off electrons.
Wow, I cannot believe I matched with the Ronkin. I think what you did with the anode and cathode is unprecedented. Thank you. You seem to know a lot about my work. Yes, I have done a lot of reading since your discovery. I really think I could be the negative cathode to your positive anode, and the electrons could just flow between us. I think you could make my heart stop like the anode does the electrons. The focusing cup that contains the large and small filaments, which correspond to the large and small focal spot sizes, would allow for those electrons to flow between us. There are also rotating anodes that are composed of tungsten because of its high atomic number and the high heat projection of X-rays. What exactly are X-rays? Just so I know what I'm getting into. Well, you see, X-rays are a form of electromagnetic radiation, meaning they have electric and magnetic properties. They behave both like a wave and a particle. Do you mind me asking how your late wife passed away? It's possible it was a complication from the X-ray exposure, but that's why I must continue my research. I would love for you to join me. I don't think that's a very good idea. Goodbye.
I'm Elizabeth. I'm 169 years old, and I know a lot about X-rays. I know that they travel in a straight line. I know that they are electrically neutral and therefore cannot be changed direction by a magnet, as well as they cannot be optically focused.
To Elizabeth, hey girl, our love will burn longer than a tungsten filament in a vacuum sealed bulb. What exactly is this vacuum made of? Traditionally, it is made from glass. However, the evaporated tungsten tends to build up on the glass. Metal housing doesn't cause that problem and helps reduce off-focus radiation. What happens when the electrons hit the anode? Two types of interactions can occur. It all depends on the amount of kVp used and the interactions with the inner shell electrons. At 70 kVp and lower, 100% of the interactions are Bremsstrahlung, meaning stopping or slowing down. At 70 kVp and above, 85% of the reactions are Bremsstrahlung, and the remaining 15 consists of characteristic interactions, meaning the projectile electron actually interacts with the inner shell electrons. Wow, you are so smart. How do the X-rays interact with the human body? An X-ray has three options. It can either be transmitted, absorbed, or scattered. Guess I'll never be able to lie to you since you'll be able to see right through me. I think you'll be a perfect test subject. I mean wife. I'll just need you to sign a contract about receiving high doses of radiation. Of course!